Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I don't really have anything new to show off today, but I still wanted to make a video that's similar to the style I normally do where I show something off. So today I'm going to be going through all of the sports related hats that I have. I think a few of them are non-sports related, but that's very minimal. So yeah, I don't know how long this will take, but I'm going to try to, as quickly as possible, go through all of them. And actually this top row, if you know about minor league baseball and affiliations, I didn't plan it like this, but these are Philadelphia and the three levels of minor leagues. So you have, of course, the normal Philadelphia MLB, you have AAA Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, you have AA Reading Fightin' Phils, and you have single A Lakewood Blue Claws. I'm kind of a black hat. I never really realized it was more of a black hat than a dark blue. These two are dark blue, that one's red. Here we have, when I got his Can-Am League, now they're part of Frontier League, Sussex County Miners on that black hat. Yankees AAA, Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. And you have what was the Yankees short season single A, Staten Island, which now doesn't exist at all. Then we have a rack over here. We have another Miners one, Sussex County. This was a giveaway one last year, hence why there's an ad on the side. We have Lafayette Football up here. Got this 2019. Was this one? Oh, this is kind of an interesting one. This team only existed for 1 year, 2020. It's basically the Somerset Patriots. What they did for their 2020 season, they took basically a large roster and they split it up into two, and then they just played each other for a month or two, however long that season lasted. And the alternate team was called the New Jersey Blasters, which is what this hat is. One below that, Princeton Football. This one I regret a little bit because when I went to Princeton, because it's just plain Princeton Football, which I'm kind of happy with, but at the same time I don't know why I chose that one over one with an actual Princeton logo on it, because usually I prefer the logos. But I think the reason why I didn't go with the one that was just the logos because it was kind of generic and didn't specifically say football on it, like the Lafayette one. Like this one I'm happy with because it says football and it has the logo on it. But it's whatever. If I ever go to Princeton again, I'll get the logo one. This one's old and apparently really dirty. This is like from 2008. Michael Waltrip Napa Racing hat. See number 55 there. Whoa. This one is from 2011. I believe I got this for like $5 outside of the ballpark. Baltimore Orioles hat. And I'm not trying to take any of these necessarily off. It's just when I go to show them, they usually just seem to fall right off. What's this one? This isn't related. That's just a hat. I guess we'll go over here. I have a lot more in the closet, by the way. But I have, as you can see, all four, I don't know what you call these, spindles on each corner of the bed all have hats. So we'll start with this one. This is Rocklin Boulders, now New York Boulders. I have no idea why. I guess it's just dust, which is kind of unfortunate. I didn't wear this. This is actually a hat that I didn't wear that long ago. I wore this in like September, which I guess is why it's on that's actually the last game I went to, which is probably why it was on the top. Anyway, this is a Rocklin Boulders hat. It used to be Can-Am League, now Frontier League. Somerset Patriots giveaway hat, which is kind of my main Patriots hat. I never really bought a Patriots hat. The only ones that I have are all giveaway ones. Let's see, Morristown Medical Center on the back. Brooklyn Cyclones, the single A, was single A short season. New York Penn League of the Mets. They're still around as their normal single A for the Mets. This one, Aberdeen Ironbirds. This one is kind of It's kind of too flashy for me. Way too big. The green isn't terrible. I have a Reading Royals one that I picked out, and I actually like the top of it, but the under the brim of it is just kind of disgusting in my opinion. I don't like it. But yeah, this hat's kind of eh. But you see the Aberdeen Ironbirds logo goes on to the top of the brim, and yeah, single A of Baltimore, if you didn't know. Lehigh Mountain Hawks hat. You see, this is what kind of what I was talking about with Princeton with Lehigh. I went for just the hat with the logo on it, but then when I did Princeton, for some reason my priority was getting something with football on it, whether or not it had an actual logo. So I don't know. Like I said, if I ever go back to Princeton, which I'm in New Jersey, so probably at some point I will get a hat that actually has the logo on it. By the way, you see under here all these lanyards and stuff. That might be another video if I have an open slot. This is a generic one that just says NASCAR. Technically, it's unlicensed and maybe illegal. I don't know. But the story behind this is that my town, for a few years, they might still do it, but we haven't gone in years if it's still there. They have I don't even know what it's for, but at some point in the year, they always close down Main Street, and they have this fair sort of thing. They have tents and stuff, and the first year we went, I was 8 or 9, and there was a guy who was like, write down whatever you want, pick out your font on this, and pick out your hat style, and come back in an hour, and we will have your hat ready for you. We'll print whatever you wrote down, and we'll have the hat ready for you in an hour. And me just getting into NASCAR at the time, 2008-ish, that's the first thing that came to my head. So technically, I have an unlicensed NASCAR hat. Anyway, moving on to this one. Giveaway hat. God, dust. Shows you how long it's been since I've been to a game. A Pink in the Rink Phantoms hat. This was late 2019. And it says it's giveaway, so it was a sponsor on the side. Basically, breast cancer awareness stuff. Cool. Utica Comets hat. From the one time I went to Utica, 2019. They didn't have a great selection of hats. Normally, the old style like this isn't really my thing, but it was kind of the best one they had. This one's a little better. It's still the floppy one, but to me it looks better than the Utica one. It doesn't have the weird buckle. I prefer the Velcro over the buckle. And it does say Phantoms on the back there. So this is the normal Phantoms one. The normal one that I wear, this is a random Dave & Buster's hat. I don't even know where this came from. I've been to a couple Dave & Buster's. Philadelphia, maybe it was from. Could have been from Pittsburgh area one. Could have been from a Florida one. I don't know. This one, I have the hologram. I was just, actually, I still have all of the stickers on it. I don't think I've ever worn this. But this is the 2017 AAA National Championship game hat that was played in Scranton. And we've got free tickets from it from the local radio station in our town, which is kind of weird because it's a very small station. And for some reason, they're giving away tickets to a AAA baseball game that was an hour and a half away, which the radius of that radio station reaching doesn't even reach into Pennsylvania, or barely into Pennsylvania, let alone the Scranton area. Come on. Okay, I'm lazy. This isn't that much. This is another random, I don't know where this came from. That's my last name, Team. And we never really had a team. It was just, I don't know where that hat came from. It was just something cool, I guess, my parents made for me when I was a kid. I did race quarter midgets for 2 years, but, it wasn't our team. Might have been around that same era. I don't know. Anyway, on to these ones. We have a giveaway one. Again, I've never worn. I have a couple giveaway NASCAR related ones over here. I won, actually not that long ago, a few months. Tyler Ankrum had a giveaway, and I won a hat and a shirt. I don't remember if there was anything else like a hero card, but it was at least those two. I wear the shirt for most truck race days. The hat I've never worn, as you can see the sticker. And it has Tyler Ankrum's signature, number 26. Initials, and that's that. This is kind of cool. This is like an actual crew hat. I won a huge giveaway. Got a ton of stuff from Rick Ware Racing late last year. And for some reason, even though this isn't I always mess up his name, Rick Ware, even though this isn't really that, this is something that they had and was a part of their giveaway. It's from Tommy Baldwin Racing. Like I said, I'm not really sure why Rick had this, but it was a part of the huge giveaway I won from them, so I can't complain. And like I said, it's a crew hat, so this is something where it's like, 2014-ish, when this hat was around, when this team was around. This is what the crew would actually be given to wear, and the driver when he's doing like interviews and stuff, which in this case was Regan Smith, Fire Alarm Services, number 7, all of that. This one, Bridgeport Bluefish. One time I've been to Bridgeport for a game, 2017, September, their very last game weekend as a team ever in existence, and now they're turning into an amphitheater, so cool. Mets hat, pretty generic. Indycar hat, kind of shiny, but it's an Indycar hat. Like I said, I don't really like to stand out. I don't really like the hats that stand out. I like wearing hats when I go to games and events and races and stuff. But I prefer something like this. It has a logo on it, but it's not flashy or anything. This is, it's a little shiny, but it's an IndyCar hat. So if I ever go to another IndyCar race, I'll wear that. Another Napa racing hat here, black Napa Know-How. We have a much older Napa racing hat with the blue and the flames, Michael Waltrip still. It's a number 15. Couldn't tell you exactly what year unless it's on the tag. No. Then we have a Devil's hat, which I think came with like a package, one of those Sports Crate packages. I don't remember if it was Sports Crate or a different company, but it had, some stuff in it, like a pin. That sign over there came from that, and the hat was included. And I think a shirt that I wear quite frequently, actually. I think I wore it yesterday, the shirt that came with it. Kind of the annoying thing about getting these hats on is that, it's basically 2 capacity, so you have to put all the hats on just right to get it to fit again. And onto this one. Like I said, there's more in the closet. The video's nowhere near done. We have a Kane County Cougars hat, which I got, I think, for Christmas last year. Never been to Kane County. Want to one day. Never been there, though. Have a hat for them, though. Yankees hat. Wear, Yankee games. Toyota Racing. This is a free one that they're... 2016 Watkins Glen. Toyota tent, they unveiled Eric Jones's 77 5-hour energy car for Furniture Row Racing. And this was a hat they were throwing out to people. And because I am tall, I was able to reach up enough and grab it one-handed. Not that the one-handed part really matters. I mean, it's not that hard to catch this. It's really not hard because it's like soft. All-Star Game 2018, Eastern League, AA. This was a part of a package, I think. I think you could get those hats as a package with your tickets. This is one bought after 2017. If you couldn't figure it out, if you haven't watched my videos before, I'm in New Jersey, so I'm a big Truex fan. So I had to get the championship shirt and hat, and for, his championship 2017. So there's 78, Truex, Furniture Row Racing, all of that. Okay, I take it back. I think this is the Devil's hat that came with that package, because I would never, like I said, this is a style that I normally wouldn't buy unless it was like a last option. And I believe this is Pittsburgh. Let's see, I have something with Wilkes-Barre. Yeah, that's more cartoonish. Okay, that's Pittsburgh on this hat. For some reason, even though, Penguins. And it does say NHL as opposed to AHL. Sometimes I just get confused between two. Like, I see the Penguins and it's like, is that Pittsburgh or is that Wilkes-Barre? Even though, you look at them side by side and, the Wilkes-Barre is obviously a little bit more cartoonish. Anyway, in the closet. So we have stuff there. We have stuff all over here. And we have stuff lining the outside. And I will check the floor as well. Sometimes they fall off. No guarantee I'm even going to get to all of them because you see, it's a closet. There's a lot of storage in here. Right now, I don't see any hats on the floor. What is this? Not related. Yeah, so I might miss a hat or two if they fell, basically is what I'm trying to say. Let's start from the bottom. This is Sussex County Miners again. 2018 championship hat. Pretty cool. Hudson Valley Renegades. See the Hudson Valley logo there. 2018 I went there. How is this staying on? Oh, there's a hook right there. 2019 All-Star Game, Can-Am versus Frontier League, which ultimately led to Frontier League. I don't know if they bought them out necessarily, but basically they merged and now it's all the Frontier League. But 2019, they're still separate leagues, but they played each other in an All-Star Game in Rockland. This is 2008-ish, 2009-ish, Dale Jr. 88. It's green, so it'd be, yeah, the Amp Energy Car hat. Yeah. This one, not related. Generic NASCAR hat, but this one is licensed. These are like folded up. How are they actually staying on? This is a 2019 New Jersey Jackals championship hat. Again, you can see Can-Am League there. We got Rochester Red Wings AAA affiliate at the time of Minnesota. Did all that. Have the Wilmington Blue Rocks. They might still be the single A affiliate of the Kansas City Royals, which is kind of an odd one. Wilmington, Delaware, Kansas City, not exactly close. We have the New York Jets hat that I got at their training camp, August 2017 already. That was a while ago because I did the Giants in the same year. This one is cool, especially if you follow baseball. So this is the 2017 Atlantic League All-Star Game hat. I know I've shown off a lot of All-Star games. I went to 3 in a row, 2017, 2018, 2019. This is the first of them. I got to be honest, these two on the corners, I would have to look up who they are because there's a huge autograph session. Most of them, they had an actual All-Star Game card pack, which Patriots are kind of notorious for being the only team in the Atlantic League that had card packs. And since they were hosting it, they actually had one specific for the All-Star Game. So most of them I got on there, but a few of them were late entries. They didn't have cards, so I got them, here, sign this hat. So these are, I don't want to say nobodies, but I would have to look them up. The middle one, if you follow the Yankees especially, is John Sterling. He was there, and I was the very last person to get his autograph. So I've never worn this hat aside from that night because, there's autographs on it, especially John Sterling, who, if you don't know, is the longtime radio announcer for the Yankees. He also announced for Atlanta. He did Brooklyn Nets games. He did New York Islanders games for a while. So he's pretty big around here. So that's cool that he was there, and I was the very last one to get his autograph. And I always feel bad because I got there in line at around the same time a group of other guys did, and they let me go ahead of them. And because of that, I was the last one to get an autograph, and they didn't get one at all. So I always feel bad about that, but they're the ones who offered, I guess. So, oh no, I actually forgot about this. There's a little pin on the side as well. I didn't even remember the pin. But yeah, 2017 Liberty Division. There's also a Freedom Division. This was also the Atlantic League's 20th anniversary. So yeah, as you can tell with how much time I spent on that hat, I really enjoy that hat. West Virginia. Ooh, that is bad lighting. There we go. I just looked at my phone and it's like, why is it all black? There's West Virginia. Here is another Patriots one that I believe was a free one. Red. Never really wear this. Patriots logo, other Patriots logo. Yeah, let's go deep into the depths here. We got another, the non-championship New Jersey Jackals. And I actually have a couple signatures on the inside. I didn't have a real pen. I think this one I took from some kid who was also getting autographs. I asked him for it because I forgot the pen. And it was just like one, it wasn't even a real pen. It's kind of those in-between pencil and pen things, kind of like a mechanical pen. So it wasn't a Sharpie. It was more of a, like I said, a mechanical pen. So that's the only place it would really show up. But I got it, and I got one there. I believe that's Richard Stock, number 25. Couldn't tell you who the other one is. General Tire hat. This was a free one from Pocono. Pretty easy to get those. You just walk up and it's one of those things where it's like, hey, free hat. Then they try to get you to like spin a wheel to get free tires, and no one ever wins. I'm sure someone does, but it's what I'm saying is it's such a low chance. Here's my 124 diecast box collection, by the way. Harrisburg Senders 2019 hat. They're AA affiliate of the Nationals. And I got this Michael McDowell hat. I think this was one time I went to Pocono, and it's like I had die-cast for every possibility of a driver in the race. And at the time I didn't have anything for Michael McDowell, so I just bought a hat. And then obviously, he never ended up doing an appearance or anything. And I don't get like hot passes or anything for like pit road or anything like that. So I just have a Michael McDowell hat. K-Love. And K-Love is weirdly known for not being well liked because they take over good, healthy radio stations and then they kind of make them generic crap that no one, I don't want to say no one, but very little people want to actually listen to. Anyway, this actually this is a very small hat now. This is a 20 Tony Stewart. This is from a Halloween costume. There is a fire suit somewhere around here with the Home Depot 2008 logo on it. And this is, I don't know what this is, but I have this. I assume a school thing. Let's dive in between the shirts here. There's some hats in the corner. Crap, I need to like actually climb into here. I am climbing into the closet. This is another, this is a Truex hat. When did I get this? This is a Truex Napa hat, and Ron caps. You know what? I might have gotten this. There's a Napa store in town, and they had like a little mini car show like once. It's a very small parking lot. They did it once. This might have been where I got it. Crap, I didn't know I had a Truex 56 hat. What was this one? This one I remember. This is a Michael Waltrip 55 Napa. This one is Las Vegas. I was never at Las Vegas for a race, but we were there. Took a tour of the track on non-race day in July sometime. So apparently we got this hat, Samstown 300, Las Vegas. Yes, we had to get that when we were there because we were there in July 2012. This is March 10th, 2012. I don't really know what specific reason we had for getting the Nationwide Series hat because it just kind of seems random to me. But, oh, by the way, one thing, because it was kind of dark, one thing I didn't see at first is that this is autographed. So that has a Michael Waltrip autograph on it. I don't even know where it came from, to be honest. I never met him in person. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what this is. Terrible's Casinos. That's Las Vegas related as well. If you've ever been to Las Vegas, there's a ton of Terrible's branding all over the place. We have one more hat over here in this corner, and it's not related. It's some, I don't know why I have this. Batman. Six Flags. What a great adventure, I guess. I don't know why I don't spread these hats out a little bit. I can keep some on the hook that I placed them all on temporarily, but then I can also spread them out a bit, which I didn't do. See, this one can stay here because why not? Anyway, shifting. This one is the Reading Royals hat I was talking about, and that's kind of the bottom that I don't really like. It's just flashy. I don't like it. The outside though I like. I do like the Royals logo. It does say Reading Royals on the back as well. There is a hook going straight into my ear. Oh, there's a shirt coming off. That's why. Anyway, I'll finish this up and then fix it. What is this? Carolina. Oh, this is one of those when I was talking about the Rick Ware giveaway before. This is a hat that came with it as well. This is a signed by Joey Gase. This is, I believe, part of a Darlington throwback paint scheme. Carolina Cooker hat. And it still has the cardboard in it that I never took out. But I don't really, like I said, it's autographed, so I don't really want to wear it. Now, is there one or two hats? One. Looks like there's one more hat. And I just dropped a coat hanger. Binghamton Rumble Ponies, AA affiliate of the Mets. And still are. There's a strong rumor that they were going to be dumped, but they're still here. Anyway, that is it. After climbing through my closet and destroying everything and knocking everything over, I do have to do a little bit of cleanup now. Do have to do a little bit of cleanup, but that was a nice video. Almost half an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was fun for me to make, actually. I have some other collections of things I might do. I think a few years ago, one thing I was thinking about as I was making this video, kind of looking around, spread that out a little bit, is that the mini bats. But I think I did that like 2 or 3 years ago, or 4 even, I don't know. But there's other stuff I can do. But yeah, I guess that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all later.